My name is Debbin, ROBBIN. I'm from Oron local government area in Akwa Ibom State. I'm a photographer, a very renowned photographer in Nollywood. I've been in the entertainment industry as a photographer for quite a number of years. I work with the high and mighty in the entertainment industry, especially Nollywood. As you can see in my studio, you've seen pictures of the stars adorning every corner of the studio. And I count it as a privilege, being one of those, being recognized in Nollywood as a photographer, even by the artists, the film directors, the producers, the executive producers. I've been in the movie industry for about 15 years now, and I'm very familiar with everybody, almost everybody to say. And also I've been into a series of events organized by Nollywood, like very major event called AMAA Award, which I have to be the official photographer from the inception in 1995 till date. I've been AMAA Award official photographer. I've rendered my services for AMAA Award in different programs, different awards in Nigeria, outside Nigeria. I've worked with a lot of people in the movie industry, and I'm so glad that I'm acknowledged and I'm being given this privilege to speak to Nigeria today about my services and about who I am. Well, one thing I will really say that made me very happy today is to find a wife. I found a woman that I'm proud of, a woman that stands tall everywhere I am and everywhere she is, a woman that I will be grateful to God Almighty by sending her my way. Some times ago, before I got married, I've been in these services of photography for a couple of years, and to the point people like, Debbin, are you not getting married? You are taking too long. I think it's because you are seeing too many women. Because if you look at it, we as photographers, 90% of patronages we get are through women. And I think it was enough for people to say, maybe I've seen too many women and I'm getting confused on the choice of the wife. And I said, well, I don't think so. I think God has not destined that time to be. But fortunately, someday in 2004, I met this beautiful lady by the name Blessing. Actually, we met in a wedding, and what attracted me to her, like you asked, was her smile. I love people that smile so much. I hardly, flow with people that look mean or frowning their faces all the time. But around 7 p.m. in the evening, while I was at work during that wedding, I saw this lady from afar. And what attracted me to her was her set of teeth, because the smile, whenever she smiled, you see her upper dentition. And that was my strong point, which gave me that confidence to walk up to her. And today we are husband and wife. Well, Blessing is a blessing to me. She's a blessing to my life, a blessing to my family, a very big blessing to my career. I think God has used blessing to bless me in different ways. God has used blessing to transform me, to reposition me in life, in spiritually, physically, in so many ways. I can keep talking so much about her. Blessing is a wonderful woman. I want to tell you, you are a wonderful person. You have been so supportive, you have been so understanding. Even in the course of this job that I'll be away from you for months, for days, for weeks, you're always there to support me. You will keeping in touch. You're always there to say, how is it going? No day you have ever complained, why are you keeping away from home for so long? You have been there, you have been so supportive, you have been so kind, you have been so understanding. You have been part of my business, you have been part of my family, you have been part of my life. You've taught me how to be a man, how to be confident, how to be bold, how to be disciplined. My wife is wonderful. Well, first of all, the advice I'll have for intending photographers is that Our job is very, very challenging. Without patience, I don't think any man can grow in his field of endeavors. I would say, please be patient, be determined, be hardworking. Don't look down on yourself. Just believe in yourself that yes, you can do it. You know, it may tarry, but someday you smile. So what I would advise those that are looking up to being where we are today is that you don't need to look down the area of finance. You know, sometimes some people do this thing because of money. Maybe when the money is not there, they back out. I will encourage you not to. Just be steadfast, be focused, be determined, and you make it. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of planning, a lot of finances, you know, to bring this together. Just imagine what I have here. It's not a great thing, you know. It's something that has been, you know, put together gradually, you know, like the way we are now. Technology changes, so we need to flow along with the new the in thing that is happening in our field. So if you want to set up a photo studio, you need to be fully prepared because there are a lot of things that are involved. Imagine what I have here. It's a lot of money. It involves a lot of money. So whoever that is not ready, don't go and start halfway. And if you are not ready to be patient to grow that business, I don't think I will advise anybody to, you know, to go into it, because you may just see yourself, you know, hanging halfway. So there's a lot of planning and there's a lot of determination that will make you to build what I have here. So that's what I can say. I studied photography in Yaba College of Technology, and that's where I derived my knowledge and my creativity from, and it has really helped me that spurs me to where I am today. You know, unlike I was trained initially, you know, by a professional photographer, you know, before I got admission to school to study more in photography, and it has really helped me to get to where I am today. Nollywood of yesterday and Nollywood of today, I think there's a lot of differences. There's a lot of change. There's a lot of improvement. Technically, there's a lot of improvement. Financially, I don't really see Nollywood making so much money at the moment. You know, unlike when we started. You know, 10 years ago, there was a lot of investment. A lot of people were investing in movie production in Nigeria. You know, this was like between 7 and 10 years ago. You know, there were a lot of business men and women that really invested their money into film production in Nigeria, and this was a constant thing. Unlike now, you know, right now you need to go and look for where to get money to produce a movie. Unlike them, so my own experience as a photographer in Nollywood, when we started the movie business in Nigeria years back, I think then it was more of opportunity to a lot of people. It created a lot of jobs for so many people, even students that were in then, those that were in school. I remember someone like Charles Okafor. Charles Okafor was working with the Central Bank of Nigeria, but he was always busy in movie set. So if you look back, Nollywood created a lot of avenues in terms of employment to people. Then it put food on a lot of people's table. Unlike now, the business is no longer, to me, I don't see it as creating that kind of avenue for people to, you know, excel in this very field. Number two, technically, there's a lot of improvement. And technically, there's a lot of improvement. A lot of equipment has been invested into the business that has made our picture quality to change from analog to digital. Sound wise, lighting, everything, costume, digital effects has been transformed to the way we're doing manually to the digital world right now. But seeing Nollywood as creating finances, creating wealth, creating jobs for people right now, I don't see it. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen because one, the piracy, the producers, the executive producers are complaining of piracy. The marketers are complaining of piracy. So when they keep pirating their jobs, their films, how will they produce another film for people to get involved? You know, in terms of getting jobs as makeup artist, as a costumier, as a director. If you are being cheated, I don't think you'll be encouraged to, you know, keep investing. So these are the things that we can see about what is going on in Nollywood at the moment. Like I said, mine is determination. Photography is my life. You can see these are my tools. You know, this is one of my tools that I'm using to project myself in this field of photography. So, if you talk about that, I would say 1 is determination, 2 is patience, 3 is hard work, 4 is dedication. These are the things that propels me. These are the things that make me to stay longer. Because I know a lot of people that were with me in the field of photography in Nollywood. Some of them, a lot of them are out. A lot of them you can't even remember their names. You know, I remember a lot of people that I was always working with on set as of 2000, 2001, 1999. You know, but right now, where are they? I can't find some of them. I don't even know where they are. I don't even think they're still in photography. So, but then I didn't give up because this is my life. Photography is my life. I don't see myself doing anything better than what I'm doing, you know, for a living, which is photography. So, patience has sustained me, hard work has sustained me, commitment and determination is keeping me going, is driving me forward. And I don't see myself backing out. Well, I would say 5 years, I would say 10 years from now, there'll be a lot of transformation. If those in authority, those that are leading us, you know, put things in the right place where everybody is being carried along, everybody are being given opportunity to express themselves on which area they can contribute to the growth of Nollywood. I think Nollywood will grow better than where we see ourselves today. I'm not saying 5 years, I'm saying 10 years, because 5 years, before you know it now, 5 years will just come into place. So if you give us 10 years, I believe the whole world that did not even, part of the world that didn't hear about Nigeria, will know about Nigeria when it comes to movie productions.